And so that's why. So you guys will work
flavor, it's nothing wrong, there's nothing bad, it's just an element that our current winemaker doesn't want, so it's all been changed. So we also do what's called rackings. So anyway, it comes in different components. Then they figure out their master blend up in the lab, goes back into the tanks, they figure out the math, and they do the ratios correct to do the master blend, and then it comes back in here about 3 months later after our first was here to age in the barrel. It ages in barrel for 18 months, and then it goes in the bottle for 18 months. So it's 3 years from the time of harvest to the time of release. We release a new vintage every year on October 1st. So you're getting it right at the end of the 2006, the 2007, like 3 weeks or something. Okay, so we also do what's called rackings or sediment wine. So they'll put this apparatus up there, it's called a bulldog. They stick it in here, they put nitrogen in it, that just pushes the wine out of it. They'll have a clean barrel, and there's a little glass window, so once it starts to look sedimenty, they stop it, they take the barrel, they wash it out, and then they just do that. We used to do egg white fining all the time. Egg white fining is a very traditional chateau method of getting out maybe if your wine has too many tannins in it. It's literally egg whites. And you put it into the barrel, or you can do it with tank, which they do more often now, and it grabs some of the tannins and it softens the wine. We used to do that every year because that's the way they do it at chateau. Michael Savacci now does it if he feels like he don't do it every year. And upstairs when they're in the lab and they're deciding what components and what ratio of the components are going to make the master blend of Opus 1, obviously all of it doesn't make it in. So we have leftover wine, and instead of selling it or doing something else with it, we use it. It's been aged the same, it's gone through the same process, but it just didn't make the final blend. So we bottle it, we don't always have a lot of it, so we don't pour it for tasting and we don't distribute it. We just sell it here at the winery. And it's $65 a bottle as opposed to $195 a bottle. The current Overture tastes a lot like this 2006 that we're going to taste. It's just a little softer. It doesn't have, it's not quite as bold as any tannins. This is a lovely wine. It's young. It's very young. It's going to be very fruit forward in your mouth. It's a very California style. I love it. California girl, I like it like this. But you may like a softer wine, a drier wine, a more Bordeaux style. So we're very fortunate to have that. The chenille sofas up against 18th century opera chairs, just showing the old world and the new world coming together. And it really works out, doesn't it? I mean, it's amazing that they look good together. Scott Johnson designed the rugs too. It's a Kandinsky-inspired rug. You'll see a lot of the circular theme. The chair that you're sitting in has that O behind it. I mean, and that wasn't just put there because of Opus 1. The tables. That fireplace is from a 16th century chateau in France that they brought over. So they really just wanted to put their personalities into the room. The Baron Philippe de Rothschild, after World War II, had an artist do a label, a V for Victory. And so it started a theme for him. So every year, and if you go online, you can see all the different artists. Different artists does a label for. So these are some of the artists. It's Blair, this is a Moreau. I don't know who that is, but it's up there. But so the artist here from the Baroness, just to represent that. This is something that the Mondavis brought back. It's from a tree. You know how they get the, I think they call them burls. They kind of grow out on the side. That's from Modesto, or not Modesto, Mendocino. And so it's just a really beautiful room, and I just wanted to let you see it since we started upstairs today. And I'm going to let you go from here. The terrace we started up there. You can go back up if you want to. The partner's room is going to be around here to your left. There's another little sign that says partner's room. If I could just ask you, Dave.